spent 400 years locked up behind bars on the first floor of a high-rise with a backyard, watching the sunrise at noon and setting at 2. Down on 14th Street, East Village, New York City.
Good luck to it.
Never alone, but always lonely. They say I'm living the dream, but I don't know whose it's not for me. Mine's in Tennessee, sitting on a front porch swing with my guitar, drinking lemonade straight out of a mason jar.
Here we are. I'm here with my friend Kerry. We're in the Great Smoky Mountains, and we're getting ready to head off on
8 miles uphill.
8 miles uphill both ways.
Uphill both ways.
Yeah. And we're just heading out. Check this out. It's beautiful today. Couldn't dial it in any better than that.
Kerry and I had met that morning well before the sun came up. And after a several-hour drive, we parked at the Elkmont campground and walked about a mile to the trailhead, and then started our hike up the mountain on the Little River Trail.
We're just kind of getting out of the area where we were seeing lots of hikers. We're not seeing very many people. We kind of have this river and this trail all to ourselves.
Yeah, this is where we are right here, I believe. And you can go this way to the Appalachian Trail, or you can go this way to campsite. It's 24, see? Campsite 24 is that way. So yeah, we need to go that way and keep going past.
Gotcha. Yep.
So,
Kerry thinks there's fish in there.
there's fish in these waters. Where? I'm not sure if we should go left. All right.
They both look like paths.
They also both look like rivers.
They do.
Now, what you see here, easily top 5 biggest pieces of quartz I've ever sat on. In Carolina, just on the other side of these mountains. I think it's like a huge piece. So that's going to be number 1. Potentially number 2.
Are you telling me you're sitting on a giant pile of number 2?
This is a huge, shiny number 2. Get back. Highly unstable. Are we sure there's a trail here?
No, we're not.
What a beautiful day. Temperature's perfect. Weather's perfect. Blue skies.
Where's your boulder? You lost it.
I didn't lose it. I hit it. So if
Someplace
you ever
safe?
find yourself on this trail, try and find it.
Kerry's trying to pick out another boulder to take home.
There's gonna be a good one. One of those big ones.
What about that big one right down there? Were you one of those kids when you went to pick out your pumpkin at Halloween that you would always get the biggest one?
The biggest one. And then my dad was like, "You can have any pumpkin you want as long as you can carry it back."
So you didn't get like the perfectly shaped one?
I'd always start with the biggest one, and then I had to put it down and grab a smaller one about halfway back.
Because when you pick up the biggest one and you look at it, it always has like one spot where it's kind of like green and flat on one side, you know?
Turn that side around.
Yeah.
You don't get to see that side.
Right.
It's kind of like me though too. I got a good side, and I got a side I hide.
You mean like your outside and your inside?
Yeah.
In absolutely perfect weather, we finished the last couple miles along the river the whole way, and finally made it to campsite 30 in mid-afternoon.
We made it. Here we are at last. For the most part, the hike was epic. So that was like a 7.5 miles of skipping. Long skip.
That was a good skip. Uphill.
Farthest mountain skip I've ever done.
7.5 mile uphill mountain skip. That could be a world record.
We're gonna skip the AT next. Set the record for fastest AT skip. Northbound though. I'm not sure about southbound. I haven't Googled it.
Skipping the AT southbound is like
Yeah, it's all downhill,
Right.
obviously.
Earlier that day on the trail, Kerry and I had been talking and joking a lot about black bears.
The unique fact about Smoky Mountain black bears is that they den for the winter in trees, high up. Only Smoky Mountain black bears do that.
So we got to be careful. Like we have to be looking straight above it.
So
Straight up. Hey, future Jim, will you will you put a black bear up there? Oh my God! Look at that one, Kerry.
amazing. It's a black bear. Up there.
We actually saw a pile of bear scat on the trail. Bear scat. About a few hundred yards from our campsite. It's nice.
It's a good sign. Yes.
And then
Which we'll
a
show
half
you
mile
later.
later, we actually saw the bear. I mean, that was probably 15 to 20 feet from us, and it was moving the bushes. Bear right there.
Hey, bear.
Hey, bear. Hey, bear.
Luckily, it ran
Stopped
away from us and not towards us.
I actually think it just stopped because I think it stopped and was sitting there when we left.
Waiting for us to come after
Yeah,
it.
because it was making so much noise in there.
He's lucky I didn't go after him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we were sitting there talking, someone from a nearby campsite stopped to tell us that another bear had just come through and stepped on somebody's tent.
No.
Three guys who were staying up above, they've left. They're going down to 24. They had, there was a bear that came through earlier. One of the guys says that apparently the bear stepped on one of their poles and like blinked at some. He was checking out their tent. They said they didn't have food or anything. But it freaked them out, so they're going down to 24. Yeah.
While the bears didn't bother us, and hopefully we didn't bother them, it was interesting that the next week the park actually closed some of the nearby trails due to heavy bear activity.
I'm refilling all of our water containers here. This water's so clear and clean, it's probably just fine right straight through the filter, but then I'm actually running it through a purifier as well. We've got our tents pitched. We've chopped some wood, refilled all of our water.
You got snacks?
We got snacks, and what else do we have here?
Whiskey. Tennessee.
Tennessee. We are in Tennessee. It looks like there's like a couple of these sitting around camp here. Nice.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boys, Jim and Kerry, on a mountain. Brought to you by Public Tropical Trail Mix.
It's still rolling. Still rolling. Would you like a knife from the pocket?
I think I got it. Anticipation. Cheers, brother.
Cheers. I'll make the ching in post.
All right.
Would you say it's as smooth as Tennessee whiskey?
Well, because I've done a lot of backpacking lately in places where you're not allowed to have glass, and then also just plastic bottles are lighter weight to carry around. I've drank all the options that you can have in plastic, and I feel like this Tennessee honey, the Jack Daniel's honey, it's like the easiest one just to drink straight. A lot of that stuff is pretty harsh. So we're using all of our bushcraft skills tonight to start this fire. We have, this is like colonial times, right?
Yeah.
Like what they used in the olden days, because it's flint and steel.
Exactly.
What do we have for dinner, Kerry?
Tonight we're having Thanksgiving feast. Stovetop stuffing with,
Instead of potatoes?
well, we're gonna have potatoes. Dried cranberries. We got mashed potatoes. Just add water and mix. Obviously turkey gravy.
Beautiful.
Roasting a turkey out here was gonna be a little difficult, so I brought canned chicken meat,
Beautiful.
which will cook inside the gravy. All this, just add water.
So you're gonna make mashed potatoes and stuffing and pour this turkey gravy over it.
With the chicken in it.
Sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm. What do we got?
I'm gonna be having chicken coconut curry, white chicken, rice, and vegetables. I've not had this one before.
I haven't had a peak 2 or
haven't
peak
either.
refuel. It has been
does look really
inspected.
good, though.
That's good. 44 grams of protein.
I think I'll probably put some extra salt and pepper and hot sauce in there.
850 calories in a bag. That's a pretty efficient bag of food.
Yeah.
You're gonna love that.
Right in the pot. Nice. So the last time that Kerry and I camped together, that was an interesting night. Remember that?
Yes, very much so.
I think that was like a rare occasion where I actually drank more whiskey than you that night. I think the time that we went before that, I think we drank much more. Yeah.
I don't think you touched it like that.
Yeah. That was fun though. Yeah. So on that night, last time we camped, I started whittling a spoon for Kerry, and this is as far as I got. You can kind of tell that's supposed to be a spoon, but anyways, I got started on it. I brought it with me, so I'm gonna like work on it some here while we're sitting here enjoying the fire. We're both cooking. I got a little bit of weight before my food's ready, so I'm gonna work on Kerry's spoon. Maybe it'll be done by Christmas this year.
No.
What do you think?
No.
Got a little bit of nice smoke coming off the campfire. Got this really chic looking clothes drying mechanism.
It's a dryer.
It's a dryer.
Without the tumble cycle.
Right.
For,
So it's actually easier on my clothes.
yeah, the gentle.
It's a gentle cycle.
Mm-hmm.
It's for delicates. There's my delicates up there.
Wool.
Oh, that looks amazing, dude. Look at that. Epic. Say it one more time. What's in there?
Mashed potatoes, dressing, like stuffing, with dried cranberries in there. And then we got some gravy, some turkey gravy with some chicken.
All right, let's see what we have here. Oh, that looks amazing. How is it? Did you taste it?
It's so good.
Really good?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm tasting mine. Holy moly. I do highly recommend this.
This is incredible. This is the best camping meal I've ever had in my life.
Is it really annoying you that I'm shining this light in your face right now?
No. I like it.
You like it?
I'm more of like a light in the face kind of guy.
Future Jim, will you put a shot of me annoying Brent in the Boundary Waters?
We're looking for fallen sticks.
We're looking for a s'more stick.
I know, but we're not allowed to cut anything, right?
Exactly. It has to be. Anyways, all right, I'm going to turn off the annoying light now.
I have the light on. How do you guys like it?
Now we're just annoying all the
This
other
is for you, Brent.
It's for you, Brent. Yes. Brent, squint at that.
When you do die, how do you feel about a Viking funeral?
Dude, I would be so happy. Could there be a sword? A broadsword?
Yeah.
Vikings are broadswords, right? A friend who's a blacksmith, Andrew. Shout out, Andrew. We need this for my Viking funeral.
We're gonna burn it on the boat, so don't worry about sharpening it.
But you can come to the Viking funeral, Andrew. Like, you'd be most welcome.
We'll do it out the water.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Red Lake.
It'll be the Red Lake. So if you watch my channel, you know that I search for 4-leaf clovers, and the greatest clover I ever found was an 8-leaf. And so I put that in a resin cast, and my friend, he's really, I would say he's like a blacksmith and he's an artist at the same time. Like, he really does like art with metal. Anyways, he helped me do this. Hey, Future Jim, if you'll just put a quick shot of the thing that you did with the 8-leaf clover. Thanks, Future Jim. You're the best. I love you, man. You don't know Future Jim yet, do you? Hey, Kerry, meet Future Jim.
What's up, Jim?
Hey, Future Jim, say hi to Kerry. Hey, Kerry, how's it going, man? Say hey, say it to Future Jim, Kerry.
Hi, Future Jim.
Hey, Future Jim, you have anything to say to Kerry? Yeah, man, I just want to say I'm really sorry about past Jim there. It looked like he's been pretty obnoxious. And maybe next time you go on a backpacking trip with him, you can just steer him clear of the whiskey and try to keep him on light beer or something like that. I think you might have better luck. So good luck, man. Cheers. Hey, do you have any response to that, Kerry?
I couldn't agree more.
A little pro tip. I have my headlamp in here, which is just a part of my body when I'm camping usually. But I usually take the last battery separately. Because I've had it happen where I've had my headlamp in my backpack. I pull it out and the batteries are dead. It takes 3 batteries, but I'm gonna put the last one in right now.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
See what I'm saying? So there's no way to like actually have it like die on me.
That's a smart pro tip.
Hey, thanks, man. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Really?
Yeah. You just thought we were friends, but
You think in all these years, that's the thing?
I think that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
I'm not a words guy, you know? I'm a songwriter, totally different.
Future Jim, will you show a quick clip? Show a quick clip.
Quick click.
A quick.
What's the word?
A quick clip of one of Kerry Degman's.
Quick clip.
Hey, is it okay if I use your name on YouTube?
Yeah.
All right, I guess it's okay because your name's all over YouTube.
It's out there, yeah.
Yeah. Show a quick clip of Kerry Degman. Show a couple clips. Is it okay to show a clip of you with your cool thing that shows up on Netflix? Like the picture from your TV show?
Sure.
All right, so Future Jim, show a quick clip of that, and then show a quick clip of Kerry, one of his songs that he has on YouTube.
You can't keep off your mind. No matter what I do, I keep thinking about you and the things we did that night. I wanna be stuck in your head like you're stuck in mine.
Yeah, there you go.
Boy, do I have an idea.
What's your idea?
I'm gonna make a clothespin.
Saw this thing over here? The left and right. We got stereo socks. I don't know why that was so important that I had to get up and do this, but it felt like I needed to. I've got a double situation going on. That's the kind of guy I am. I play games with my s'mores.
Take your s'mores very
I
seriously.
take my s'mores seriously.
All right, I have to get mine going. Did you actually do any? Oh, it looks like you actually did some legitimate carving there on that s'more stick.
No, I did.
Good for you. Do you have a plan for what you're gonna do there?
Well,
you actually checked out your options on the chocolate there?
I noticed that we have multiple options here. So let's go. I'm gonna go with peppermint. Nope, intense dark chocolate. That's dirt. And then we got dark chocolate mint. That sounds incredible. I'm gonna guess caramel. Ooh, I got one. This one's interesting.
You're not gonna guess that one.
Pink one is gonna be, I want to say like a strawberry, but I'm gonna go with like a sea salt.
Close, dude.
Raspberry.
Close. That's actually my favorite. That with the cinnamon grams. So I had a goal in 2022 to have 100 s'mores. And I'm over
22.
Yeah. And I've had over 80.
Okay.
My favorite so far are the cinnamon grams. These are all cinnamon grams. And the raspberry dark chocolate Ghirardelli chocolate square with a well-cooked.
Well-cooked, not like
a well-cooked
light
mallow.
toasted.
Yeah, you can do the sandlot cook if you want. Future Jim, would you do just a quick clip so people know what you're talking about with the sandlot cook?
First, you take the gram. You stick the chocolate on the gram. Then, you roast the mallow.
No, it's my sleeping bag. That's mine.
When the mallow's flaming,
It is yours. It's like a yellow stain.
you stick it on the chocolate.
You could have set the place
Then-
on fire, Ham.
You cover it with the other end.
Here, make me one of those.
It's like a s'more peanut butter and Jameson.
That's like
Jay's
a nearly perfect s'more.
It's a great s'more. What do you mean nearly perfect? Oh, this is a good mallow. Just melting off the stick.
As the night goes on, I'm slowly stealing all. I'm slowly stealing
They're
all of
so good.
all of Kerry's peanut butter pretzels, and I drop, every time I grab a handful, I drop one on the dirt for later. Yeah. Walking around in the Great Smoky Mountains in the middle of the night with bare feet. Snake bites. There are 23 species of snakes in the Great Smoky Mountains. 2 of them are poisonous.
Copperhead, rattlesnake,
We have copperheads, and we have the copperhead, and we have the
rattler.
but it's a certain kind of rattler. Feature Jim, when you put the kind of rattler, there's a certain kind of rattler and a certain kind of copperhead.
Copperhead Road.
Is that a
Copperhead Road?
Is that a country song? What was the other country song I was supposed to know?
Walking in high cotton.
Walking in
Jim.
High Cotton.
Dang it, Jim! Copperhead Road.
Believe
You never
that.
come back from Copperhead Road.
I'm more of a John Deere green kind of guy. I really want to pick up that piece of wood and put it on the fire, but I can't because one hand's holding the phone.
Should have used red, but it looked good too, darling.
That's such a great song. Cheers to you, Joe Diffie.
Joe Diffie. Cheers to you, the
Joe Diffie. Man, I wish you were here with us. And Taylor Swift.
Joe Diffie at this campfire. Be the shit.
All right, so give me the full rundown on the four s'mores. What was number 1?
Number 1, this is really hard because the raspberry was so potent that it's hard to compare the caramel afterward. So I don't know which one I liked more. They're both really good. Then I'm gonna go dark chocolate, the dark chocolate that we
Wow,
have, and then I'm gonna go mint after that. But the mint,
Interesting.
this is like a really sweet dark chocolate.
So you're saying swipe right on the raspberry.
Swipe right on the raspberry and the caramel. I would super swipe one of those.
You're gonna. Which one would you super swipe?
I'm gonna super swipe the raspberry.
High five
Absolutely.
me, man. I'm
Super
with you on
swiping the
that.
raspberry. It really. I think I can't tell if it was just so strong or if it was so good that the other words weren't even in the same league.
Like I think I would super duper swipe it every single
You would
time.
you would pay to super duper swipe it?
I would super duper swipe the
Wow.
the
I
dark
really hope it
chocolate.
likes you back, dude, for that kind of money. Hey, future Brent. Can we bring future people into this? Future,
You absolutely. What do you have to? You have something to say to future Brent?
yeah, future Brent. What's the deal with once you super swipe somebody? Is it like a guaranteed they're gonna like give you a look, or like what's the deal with that?
Hey guys, it's Brent here from the future. So, Kerry, when you super swipe someone, there's a demarcation around the swipe notification that says this person likes you, and they like you so much that they used one of their super swipes, which are a limited amount. You do get 5 of them a month if you pay for the service, of course.
Hey, thanks, future Brent.
Yeah, thanks, future Brent.
Future Brent really knows his shit. doesn't
Future
he?
Brent, I could tell.
I think people super duper duper swipe future Brent.
Yeah, 10 personality wise though.
I feel like you're insulting him. He's like clearly like an 11 of a person. You know?
Future Brent, right swipe me.
Future Brent, would you super swipe Kerry, or would you super duper swipe him, or super duper duper swipe him?
Future Brent, you got Kerry and you got Jim. You got a super swipe one, you got a super duper swipe one. Who's getting which?
All right, future Brent, what do you have to say about that?
The truth is, I would swipe to the left of both you guys.
Honestly, I don't know how to feel about it.
I don't know how I feel about it either.
Either way, I expected that much of you. I also want to clarify that this is October 22nd, 2022. Just in case, in the future, swiping left is the thing.
Right. If you could please correct for that.
Yeah. Future Jim, if swiping a different direction is the appropriate way, please edit.
Thanks, future Jim. You talked a lot to future Brent tonight, so let's do a cheers to Brent.
President Brent, you've been one of my best friends for a long time. You have a great beard. You are a 5.5 of an aesthetic beast. And I'm proud to know you.
I'll drink to that. Cheers.
Cheers.
Now, like the bottom of my feet are actually like really, really warm.
I'm sure. What on earth did mankind do before we had fires? Honestly, right swipe those dudes. Those were some
No kidding,
grizzly
man.
dudes.
Talk about men's men.
Yeah.
I wish that we could sit here with those guys and drink some whiskey.
We just
Yeah, right. But I bet they would really like the whiskey though.
Oh, can you imagine giving one of those guys whiskey?
I bet they would like our s'mores too.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but for some reason, a caveman drunk on a sugar high is
Drunk
a must-see. Right swipe that guy.
Like I haven't really been very gentle with the s'more.
It's safe to say this is not going to be a fair evaluation of the caramel s'more.
It's not. I bet the s'more still has like a. It probably still has a very kind inside. I bet it's kind. I bet it's caring.
All you have is the inside. You remove the external layers.
What is that?
A little ant. Red ant.
It's not an ant, dude. That's an ant. Hey, anyone, future anybody, if you're hanging out with future Kerry, just know, like, he thinks this is an ant. Look at that. It's running towards your feet. Oh, no shit. It's running towards me. Damn.
If you zoom out,
Get off my rock.
How close your feet are and how small that thing is. Do you think it's poisonous?
I think it's poisonous. All right, I've got s'more number 4. All right, I'm really going to try hard on this one. I'm going to focus.
Flipping all the way.
That's teamwork right there, dude.
Look how perfectly golden that s'more is. Nice work, dude. This is not, there's no filter. That's just the perfect s'more.
Look at how it's going to come off the stick perfectly right there. Look at this. We've got, I want to pan around. It's going to come out on all 4 sides. Look at that.
Where's the chocolate? Oh, I see it.
It's in there.
It's bedtime.
This is the dark chocolate raspberry. It's the creme de la creme.
And?
I'm telling you, I've had so many s'mores this year. If you want to taste the perfect s'more, the dark chocolate raspberry Ghirardelli square with a cinnamon graham. It has never, ever disappointed me. Dark chocolate raspberry. Thank you for being you. I think I feel like I need to get to work on my spoon.
Is it my spoon?
Yeah, it's your spoon.
Okay. I was just curious whose spoon it was.
My goal is Christmas. Future Jim, if you could turn this into a spoon for Kerry before December 17th. Hey, just fix this. And Future Jim, if you wouldn't mind showing a quick clip of what you turned this into for Kerry.
I spent 400 years locked up behind bars in the first floor of a high-rise with a backyard, watching the sunrise at noon and setting the tune. Down on 14th Street, East Village, New York City. Never alone, but always lonely. They say I'm living the dream, but I don't know whose it's not for me. Mine's in Tennessee, sitting on a front porch swing with my guitar, drinking lemonade straight out of a mason jar.
Hope you like it, Kerry. Merry Christmas, man. Cheers. That's been a good fire.
Yeah. It's a good one.
I don't want to be too loud because Kerry's in his tent over there. I think he's sleeping. But anyways, that was like an amazing day. Just amazing. Great hike in here. Like, there's literally no way that you could possibly dial in like a more beautiful day for hiking than that. It was a great hike. It was almost 8 miles. Literally uphill almost the whole way, but that just means that tomorrow morning we have a really sweet, slick, it's like a downhill 8-mile hike out of here. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but in the background there's rivers running on both sides of me, so I can hear the running water, and I don't think you could possibly go to sleep to a nicer sound than this. It's just incredible. So I'm super excited about this night of sleep. So unless a bear comes into my tent tonight, I will see you in the morning. Good night. Cheers. The last couple times I've gone camping, when I woke up, my hair looked so ridiculous. So today I actually brought foam and a mirror with me, but I haven't used it yet. So here's the before picture. what are you having for breakfast, Kerry?
Instant oats, powdered milk,
Nice.
and some strawberries.
Getting ready to say goodbye to this campsite.
Goodbye, campsite.
Goodbye, campsite. All right, so just let me know if I'm going too fast, and I'll slow down.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
All right.
I was 18 years old on the day I made that call. Said I know it's late, but I ain't got no place to go. They've kicked me out, took back my truck, but before I could say another word, he said, I'm here for you, man. Take the shirt off my back, the last pinch of my tin. There's a key under the doormat, you can let yourself in. Got the fridge stocked up with cold Miller Lite, and we can share my truck till you get your own ride. If you're hurting for some money, there's a mason jar full of change sitting on my nightstand. Don't worry about paying me back. I'm here for you, man. Same thing. 10 years down the road, I was cuddled up with my wife when I heard that phone ring, an old familiar voice. I know it's late, but I ain't got no place to go. But before he could say another word, I said, I'm here for you, man. Take the shirt off my back, the last pinch of my tin. There's a key under the doormat, you can let yourself in. I've got the fridge stocked up with cold Miller Lite, and we can share my truck till you get your own ride. If you're hurting for some money, there's a mason jar full of change sitting on my nightstand. Don't worry about paying me back.
Oh, you got better posture than you? And that's
I think so. So you too, but or you can just get a little close hike. Zen.
How's that?
Zen.
Is that better? Well, that's pretty amazing. What was your favorite part?
Sometimes when you're hiking, like it's beautiful, you're taking it in, but it's like little things that like, break up the monotony and like make you like remember like you're doing a radically awesome and beautiful thing. So whether it's stumbling upon a bear or a deer or little things like something that I just like bulldoze through, and then you're like so finesse, like
true.
And
Thanks. Even though I know it wasn't really a compliment.
it wasn't really a compliment, but like I appreciate it.
I think I liked the being that close to the bear.
Yeah.
And then also it was kind of exciting last night that there were bears in the campsite.
Yeah.
That made it just feel, I don't know, it was pretty cool. It made it feel like really vivid, I guess.
Yeah.
So we had a beautiful hike on the way back today, and now we're heading back to Nashville.
Would you recommend with somebody else?
I would. I would. And I guess we're gonna sign off. So
Do you have a sign off that you use?
Yeah, I do. Every time I always say, "Till next time, cheers." I always say that.
Okay. Till next time, cheers.
Cheers. You didn't sound very sincere. Cheer. Hey. Cheers.
Till next time.
Take the shirt off my back, last pinch of my tin. There's a key under the doormat, you can let yourself in. Got the fridge stocked up with cold Miller Lite, and we can share my truck till you